Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Telma, and today in this video I want to show you how to cut a flay alongside your skirt or your mermaid skirt, alongside the back of your dress or your skirt, whatever you're working with. You must have seen designs like this where you see this long tail or train at the back, but you don't see any joining where they joined it. So I'm going to be showing you how to cut this today, and I'm going to be using a miniature size. I don't have much paper right now, so this was what I could find on me, and I just really wanted to create this video. So I'm going to be using this paper as our long skirt or our long dress. So but when you are making this on your own, you know what you're doing. So I'm just going to guide you through on how to cut this. So let's just get right into the video. So the first thing is to get our starting line. Also, this will serve as the waistline for the skirt. And after the waistline, you need your hip line measurement. So you measure from your waist to the hip, whatever you have there, you're going to draw a line. Also from waist to the knee, so you're going to put your knee measurement here. Now, after getting these three measurements, you also need your hem length. That's the length of your hemline, the length of the skirt or the dress that you are working with. So you need to work with these 4 lines. So now on this waistline, you're just going to put in the measurement, the waist measurement, including 1 inch for your dart allowance. So I'm going to do that now. Also on the hip line, you're going to put in your hip measurement. Here, no dart allowance. Then on the knee line, you are going to impute the knee measurement. So we have the waist, the hip, and the knee measurement. These are horizontal lines. Then now, we're just going to connect these lines together. And now we're going to connect this to the hem line of this dress. So whatever hem you are working with, and on that hem part, you could measure it if you want it, whatever measurement you want to work with. You want 20 width or whatever it is, how lengthy you want your dress or your skirt that you are working with on that part should be. You can do that. Then connect from the knee to that point. Now on this knee, this is just a quick tip. It's always better to start with 1 inch or 2 inches above the knee level to take your knee measurements instead of the knee directly. It kind of gives this mermaid style it gives it a perfect shape, right? So now I'm just going to show you how to do that. You can go up with 1 inch or 2 inches. Here I'm just going up with 1 inch. So instead of directly on your knee, you just go 1 inch, 1.5 or 2 inches, 2 inches above your knee line. Then there, also another tip, if you really want to have this like this V, this well-defined knee style or well-defined knee shape, you can go in after taking your knee measurement. You can still go in with extra 1 inch inward, then connect to the hip. So you connect to the hip line. So this is what I have now. You can see how the shape has really changed compared to what we had the first time. You can see how making these few adjustments can really change the shape, and of course it will change the outlook of your skirt or your dress. So but just ensure it's changing in like how it should. Here we are working with a miniature size, so this size is not real per se, because the length from the hip to the length from the waist to the hip and that of the knee is not real. So just ensure you are working with the right lengths and the right sizes, so you are still going to get a perfect shape when you do so. Now that we've cut that out, so this is how our front is going to look like. So it's the back that is going to really have all the details, the train and that. But before we get to the back, let's quickly take out our darts. So to get your dart measurements, you just measure your bust span or the your nipple to nipple measurement, that's the distance from one nipple to the other. So assuming it's 8 inches, you are going to divide that into 2, which is going to be 4 inches, and you're going to mark 4 inches. And by the side of the 4 inches, or from that 4 inches mark, you're going to take half an inch on both sides. Then downward, you're going to measure 4 inches downwards as well. Then you just connect the half an inch line on both sides to that 4 inches that you measure downward. So these are that line for the skirt. Now let's just move. Okay, let's quickly label this. So this is cut on fold. You are going to be folding your front fabric. This is the front, so you are going to fold before you cut, right? So that's just that I needed to put that there. So now let's go to the back of this skirt or dress, which is where the details will really be. Now when you place this front pattern on the back, you have to leave like 5 inches or 6 inches from the start line of the back. So just like you would normally leave zipper allowance, at that point you leave 1 inches or 2 inches zipper allowance. So this one, instead, you're going to leave like 5 to 6 inches on that part before you place your front block. So now this is what I have. I think I have 6 inches here. So now from that 6 inches line, I am going to measure 2 inches on the waist. I'm also going to measure 2 inches on the hip and on the knee line. So I just want to have a straight line from the waist to the knee line. I just want a straight line. So I'm going to measure 2 inches on the waist and 2 inches on that knee line, and I'm just going to connect these points together. So now this is just my 2 inches on the waist, 2 inches on the hip, and on the knee line I have 2 inches there. Now watch this part carefully. Here I also just see 5, I have 6 inches from top to bottom. Now the back of this dress is where you are going to measure how long you want your train to be. You want it 8 inches, 10 inches, 20 inches, how long you want that train at the back to be. You are going to measure it downwards, right? So after the full length of your skirt or your dress, you are now going to take out that line, as in you're going to take out the measurement of how long you want your train to be. So let's assume for this tutorial the train is 9 inches. So now from this line you've connected from the hip to the knee, that 2 inches line, you are now going to create a straight line to meet the edge of wherever you want your train to stop. If you are using 8 inches after your front pattern, you have 8 inches. I have 8 inches downward. So I'm going to connect that knee line to that 8 inches at the back. 8 inches downward from the front, right? I hope you get this, but I believe if you watch it, you just get it. So from the hip line to the knee line, I have 2 inches. Then from that straight line, I'm just going to connect downward to the length of my train. Now from that length of the train, I'm now going to connect it to the front of this train. If you watch the video, trust me, you're going to get it. It's easy. So I'm going to draw a line. I'm going to draw a curve or a straight line, but I prefer a curved line. So I'm just going to draw a curved line to meet from the end of that M line to meet the front, so it can balance everything. Everything will be at the sides, at the two sides, it will be equal. So, but the back definitely will be longer. So we're just going to connect like so. See where I'm connecting it to. So let me pull this so you get it. So I'm connecting it to the front part of the skirt. So I have a longer train at the back. So assuming if you want a very long train, you want to use 20 inches, 25 inches, 30 inches, you're just going to connect from that line straight to your front, the side of your front, so you can have two equal sides to join, but the back is going to be very long. And so one beautiful thing about cutting your train together like this is that it makes it very neat. The back, you just have one straight line where you put your zipper, your zip, and everything is just straight, so it makes your dress professionally done and beautiful. I hope you find this tutorial helpful. Please do well to subscribe, turn on like and comment, and see you in my next video. Thank you.